Hey everyone, it's Deanna. I am coming to you today to share a little bit about what I'm going to do with my December daily. I spent some time getting my products ready that I purchased. Basically this year I'm using two different kits from two different kit clubs. So I purchased the stocking stuffer kit from Scraptastic and the December documented from Hip Kit. Normally what I do is I do one kit and then I add products to it, through some online shopping or just going to Michael's or Joann's. This year I decided, because the kits were similar, that I would go ahead and purchase the two of them. So one thing that the kits typically come with is the numbers for the days. And to me, this is one of the kind of introductions into my project for the year, is how I'm going to do numbering the pages. And I'm not somebody that is really picky about, if the picture was taken on December 1st, that it has to be scrapbooked on the page number 1. I do it on some of the pages throughout the album, but not all of them. I'm not really picky about it. I just want to make sure that I get the stories down and that, I have something for every day. I've had years where basically, I didn't have, anything to talk about for that particular page, or I didn't have enough items for the month, and so I just kind of decorated the page. And I don't know if I could just come up with that, but this is one of my albums, and so I try to have a number on each day, and it depends on the kit that I got. This was a stocking stuffer kit, I think the first one, and it came with I hope you can see that because I know it's in page protectors, but it came with a number, a pack of numbers, and so I just used that throughout. And these were all very different. And I may have even had some a set of wood veneers that were separate from that pack. And so this year I just kind of used whatever made sense. So look, there's even a page that's not done. So this is just an example of one of my December dailies, and like I said, I like to have the numbers on there. It's not a huge deal, that the pictures are from that particular day. So anyways, what I planned on doing this year was I wanted to use, because a lot of the kits contain products from the Christmas Wishes from Pink Fresh Studio, I wanted to use this set of numbers. And I was really excited about it because I love the colors. So it's kind of like this aqua blue, and then this kind of aqua, more greeny color, and then red, and I love those colors. Usually I'm I love the pinks and the blues and the greens, like those colors, the aquas, and so this is just perfect with the black accents. It's just perfect for my taste. The problem is, when I started going through it, I discovered that it only goes through December 25th, which I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. But for me, I scrapbook all of December, and then I go into January as far as I feel like going. So sometimes that might be the first week of January, sometimes it might just be the first couple days of January, but I definitely do all of December. And so I was like, oh, if I'm going to be this consistent throughout the whole book and then not have anything beyond the 25th, what am I going to do? So I decided to bite the bullet, just because I am kind of particular about, because this is like the introduction, or the first excitement into my album is coming up with what the numbering system is going to be. I decided to go ahead and purchase a second pack. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some of the cards that are easily kind of manipulated. So obviously December 25th would not be, because it says Merry Christmas on it. And I don't know, most of them are pretty good. So like this one here, the 10th, would be really easy because it's just got a green pattern, or you know, it's green with a striped pattern on it. I can easily cover up that 10 with another number. So that one works. I may not use something like this number 1 because the number takes up so much of the card. I want to be able to do ones that are smaller. So like even this 16, to me that's too big to cover up. I feel like I'd be putting a piece like completely over that whole acetate. But like this one here, the 24th, I could easily put, you know, like a letter stickers or a circle or something over that. This one will be a little harder because it's a word at the bottom. So anyways, you get the idea. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to try to come up with, and I'm going to do it throughout the whole month. So even though I have like a number for, let's see, 8, I might change that to a different, like maybe 31 or, you know, something that works. And the reason why is because I want it to look like I decorated the cards throughout the whole month and not just at the end of the month or into January. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera, and then I'll show you what I come up with. All right, I am back. I finished the changing up of all of the different acetate cards, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I don't know how well it shows up on the camera, but basically, and I won't go through all of them, but there are some that I took and changed. So like, you know, this had a number 1 under it, so I took a gold number 1 and just put it on top because it was able to cover it really well. And then there's some cards that I just left, and then other ones I took several different number or letter stickers where I had, you know, the numbers. So I had some with just the smaller black tile letters, some thickers, and then I had this set from last year, and I think I used two different sets of the number stickers, so, or the black tile. So some of them are a little glossier than others, or bigger than others, or more like a square versus a rectangle. But I mean, it's just a mixture throughout. And I used a lot of embellishments that came from the kits that I purchased for the December Daily. So everything goes, you know, together really well. I really like these stars. They came from this Maggie Holmes glitter stickers. So it has hearts and it has dots, different sizes, and I think, yeah, there's some different size hearts. And then, uh-oh, I made a mess when they went back in there, but there's hearts and then stars on this page. So I really like those stars. I can pretty much guarantee I will use up all of those stars during the December Daily process. And then I used a lot of the, let's see, I used some of this sticker, like puffy stickers, and again, that's from that Christmas Wishes from Pink Fresh Studio. And I used several embellishments from the Christmas Wishes Pink Fresh, the die cut pack. So several different die cuts there. So I like use that mouse and this little banner, a couple presents, a circle, and you know, I just try to cover up like on ones where I was using a duplicate, even though like this was number 2 here and I needed it for January 2nd, I just covered it up with a little house. And I used some of the washi tape that came in the kits, which by the way I love. I don't know if I've ever had any of this foil type washi, but I got a roll of red and white stripe and a roll of gold and white polka dots in the 2 different kits. So one came with one and the other came with the other. And yeah, so I'm really happy with the way that it turned out, and I'm excited to be done with this part of it because I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but I really like it. So my plan is I will take some photos, some close-ups, and have them at the end of this video, and I'll also add them to a blog post that I'm doing about how I'm going to do my December Daily this year. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.